Welcome to another session where I trade the Nasdaq 100 futures live. I'm happy you tuned in and look forward to making this a profitable afternoon. Welcome back, everyone. It is February 1st, 2022, and we are trading the Nasdaq 100 futures live. We are going to get right into this today and have ourselves some fun. I'm currently short 2 contracts in the Nasdaq 100. And as a matter of full disclosure, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. All trades executed on my screen are only for illustration of how I trade my own personal account, and any trades you choose to take are solely done at your own risk and at your own discretion. Let's look at the COT report real quick. Right now we are currently out of the channel. Market ripped up a little bit past the 410 support level, and this is where we are at right now, guys. I'll post a copy of this on the Discord group for your illustration and edification. We are out of consolidation zone, and nice little bar down to the downside. Everything looks good. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 short signals on the standard algos that I have here on my screen right now. So each of these, as many of you know, are designed very specifically with very different variations of what they detect in the market that triggers the actual buy and sell signals on these. So all signals, of course, you want to confirm them with your filters here at the bottom. And so I've got these 4 for illustration. Let's see what happened in the overnight session. Hey, Ensel, welcome back. Welcome back. So I am short 2 contracts in the Nasdaq 100 right now, and I've got short signals on all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 short signals right now. As far as the overnight trade goes, this is what the overnight has looked like today so far. And I've got my experimentals on the overnight, which is the long-term view, is still short on the bias for the day. This is another overnight experimental that I've been playing around with right here. And for the ES, I've been playing around with this, and that fired off a short at 9:45 in the morning. But this is all experimental right now. As far as the AI trading is concerned, I've got a short signal on the big one right here. So that has given me some very good signals this morning, and I have taken profits on both the short and the long, and so I have had a great day so far. And right now I'm short again, 2 contracts right here on this bar. And let me just go back here, and these here are I'm playing around with the settings on these right now because I think I don't think the settings are right on this one right here. So I am waiting for another couple bars before I actually tweak the settings on this, because I think one of the settings might not be right. So again, these are just for kicks and grins. I'm just looking at these for illustration. I'm really taking my signals off of this bad boy right here. This bad boy, or any one of the 4 that you see here on the screen today. All right, so it should be another fantastic day today. So I am going to keep this up because right now we don't have, we're not in consolidation or anything like that. So here I am. I am short 2 contracts on this here to the short side. And I'm just going to keep that short until I get a signal otherwise. And again, this is the overnight. And my experiments with the overnight, with a different algo right here, looks short, looks long. It's kind of confusing. That's the reason I don't really pay too much attention. This is all an experiment right now. So I'm just going to keep this here because this is the one I'm really looking at and the one I'm going to be trading as well. Market is clearly in consolidation mode today. This means up and down. Lots of consolidation in the market. Righty, if you're just tuning in, welcome. Welcome back to the group. We are trading the Nasdaq 100 futures live. I am short 2 contracts on this at this moment. And for you guys who like watching P&L, I will post a copy of the P&L right here on the screen. There you go. And I'll be referencing this back as we move along with the trade. I just took this trade right before coming in to the session. Already had a very good morning with these trades here. So now I'm short just 2 contracts on this. There's like a fascination with people watching their P&L all the time. I hate watching my P&L just simply because I do not set expectations with regards to profit. As you guys already know, I focus on the process and not the outcomes. So we'll come back to this shortly right now because this is just going up and down, up and down. And I just put on this trade right now. So, and you can see the price, 871 right there. So, I'll be coming back to this, you know, as a trade plays out. This is a brand new trade. I just placed it right before going live right now. So, yeah, I just don't like looking at my P&L. No, I'll come back to that. Very nice. We have very good support for this short. As far as a directional trade. just take a look at something here. I got 1, 2, 3. I got the third bar up. Wow, this nailed it really nice right here too. Boom. This one got you in a little early. This one got you in really good. And this one got you in a couple bars early as well on the trade here. All right, guys, let's make some money today, all right? This is going to be a good day, market cycling, and did any of you guys take profits this morning on this short trade right at the open, right here? I'm just curious to know. This was a huge, huge, huge move to the downside. I'm just curious to know if any of you guys took it. Look, this caught it perfectly right here, 2 bars before, and this caught it also 3 bars before, and these caught the trade early as well. So quite nice to see, very nice to see. Now I'm up like close to $500 on this trade. Also, by the way, guys, Marcy on the options desk is short the QQQ and the and Goldman Sachs. No, I'm sorry. No. She took longs. What's the strike price that you have on the Qs right now?
Oh, I have to open that. Hold on. I was having some difficulties, technical difficulties here.
All right, guys, sorry about that. I had a little glitch with my mic here. For some weird reason, my OBS was just acting a little funny. I was just about to say, she took the 372 call on the Qs today. That's the strike price she took for the front month. And she's also in Goldman Sachs. What's your strike on Goldman Sachs? Your target price on that?
370.
370 on Goldman Sachs. Frontman call. You know what? We just got bar change right now, and I just blinked an eye and didn't even see it. All right, so we have no closing of that short right there, and beauty. We got a short signal finally on this bad boy right here. On these over here, we did get a short signal right here, although this gave you the, remember that sometimes this gives you signals way ahead of time. For example, rather than give you the signal here, it gave it to you a couple bars sooner. So, and then this was right smack on the dot, boom, right there. So it's just something to watch for. All right, so I kind of lost my train of thought. Where was I going with all this? Oh yeah, I was looking at something else here on my chart and I got distracted. Sorry. Let's see how that trade's playing out right now for me on those 2 contracts that I'm short. All right, so I'm up like $700-800 on that trade right there, and we'll come back to this again as the trade plays out. All right. I remember what I was going to do. Yeah, it was a settings issue. That is what I was looking to do here. And I think I'm going to adjust the settings on this. I'm going to give it to 19 and maybe adjust it a little tighter right there. And boom, that got me the short signal right there. On that, okay, I knew it was a settings issue because I had played around with the settings last night, and I thought that, you know what, I probably missed something, and so I had a second set of settings set aside just in case the first settings weren't accurate, and they just proved to not be accurate. So got the correct setting right here to go short on this. Hello, Andrew. Good morning to you. It's actually good afternoon. At least where I'm at. In my time zone, it's 1:49 p.m. So good afternoon from where I'm at, and good morning to you. You are probably in the West Coast. So right now we're trading the Nasdaq 100 futures live. I am short 2 contracts on this position right now. And again, guys, you know, what you're looking at here on your screen is only for educational purposes. I share my screen only to illustrate how I trade my algorithm souped up charts that I have here for the Nasdaq 100. And if you choose to take any trades based off the signals you're viewing, they are done solely at your discretion and at your own risk. I am not a licensed financial advisor, so I cannot give you specific advice as to what to do with your account, especially if you took a bad trade somewhere else. I love California. California is my home state. That's where I grew up, in Southern California. So I have a lot of very good heartfelt memories of my time living in California. I want to move back to California, and I'd move back in a heartbeat if it weren't for the crazy politics and high taxes, currently in place there. Just the taxes alone would kill me. So I got to figure out a way around that if I ever want to come back to Southern California, but that's eventually where I'd love to move. I just love, love, love California. All right, guys, this just went into consolidation, our favorite mode. And for you guys who know, who have seen this time and again already with me, consolidation represents an area of the market where the market starts to oscillate and cycle sideways. It's better known as chop, and it's also known as the area where the vast majority of traders will lose money on their trades. So if you notice here, the market was in chop zone, all this area just moving sideways before it finally decided to crater early this morning right at the open. You've had some areas of consolidation right here. Market just moved into that area represented by this white bar. So anything with white bars represents consolidation. That's chop zone. Those are areas that if you are a discretionary trader, you need to be very aware of, because you are almost guaranteed you're going to lose your shirt if you take a trade while in consolidation. Yeah, I'm very familiar with South Orange County. I grew up in a city called Downey, right off the. I think it's right off the 5 or the 605 freeway. But yeah, I'm very familiar with Orange County. Very nice place to live. I love Irvine. I love Laguna Beach, Del Mar. There are just so many nice places out there to live. But and it's really sad that people are leaving the state as a result of the oppressive politics, crazy gas prices, outrageous home prices, which is another reason why I haven't yet moved, because everything is so doggone expensive out there that it just doesn't pencil out financially. If you bought a home out there, and we all know that the bubble in the housing market is about to burst at any moment, and should it burst at some point later this year or early next year, then you're going to be upside down equity for a very, very, very long time, and that wouldn't be a good situation to be in. So. Yeah, totally, totally. I've got my foot in New York, and I've got a place down in Texas, very close to where my parents live, and so we're thinking of making the exit and moving from New York in very short order. I mean, before the first half of this year. That's the game plan. Just simply because everything here in New York has done a complete 360, unlike anything you can imagine, and it's not the same New York that it was pre-COVID. So, yeah, we're in the works of doing something like that, and so maybe Texas would be my next landing place until things shake out in California, and hopefully things will shake out there for the better at some point. Which will make it feasible for us to move back there, and because I really would love to move back to California and be with my base, my friends. I've got a lot of friends there who I miss dearly. I've got a very good friend that lives in Riverside who I miss dearly. He's also on the group here. He's also a trader. He just began trading, and I miss him dearly, and I definitely would love to be close by to him. In SoCal. Well, there's a lot of people relocating to the state of Texas because of, they see real estate as being more affordable. There is no state income tax. The weather is all over the board. I think they're predicting snow on Thursday, so. You get bipolar weather down there, but there's really no free lunch. I mean, people boast about they boast about no state income tax, but there really is a state income tax in Texas. It's just buried in your property taxes. So there's really no free lunch at the end of the day, because you end up paying nosebleed property tax rates, upward of 3% in some counties out there. Yeah, the Riverside downtown area over by the Mission Inn is a very nice location. I've been around that place. I had dinner at the Mission Inn the last time I was there visiting my friend. It's a very nice location to be in. All right, guys, let's see where we're at. We're going to get bar change in about 4 minutes, and we are still in this nasty consolidation zone right now. I do have a position in this that I took based off of this signal right here. So let's see where we're at. We are in consolidation, and we're going to see which way this moves right now. No closure here to the downside. No closure here as well. We had this one trade here that got picked up that it's just kind of moving it up a little bit, but here's where we're at. Yeah, Mission Inn's a very nice place to go visit. Very historical, very picturesque, Instagram type of venue there. It's got a lot of very interesting history. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, would appreciate it if you guys like the stream and also subscribe. Excuse me, that's the only way you'll find out when I come live. Also, liking the stream supports the channel. And if you subscribe, you'll get notified whenever I come live. I am live every day from 12:30 Eastern Time till 3:30 in the afternoon. Yes, Lee. That's a very valid point, and that's one that we've been considering as well. Having the home base in Texas and just having the vacation house in California, that is definitely right in the plans of what we hope to do. Hope, because you never know how long this housing market is going to stay inflated. The way it is, and may just take forever. I don't know. It's been going on since 2011, where we're on an up and up and up, and the real estate market normally cycles in 5 to 7 year cycles. This has been the longest real estate bubble in a very, very, very long time, since 2011. I mean, it's just been going on and on. So hopefully real estate will deflate to prices that are within reach, and yeah, that plan will hopefully come to fruition at some point in the near future. Cool. Well, since you're new here, Andrew, everything we do here is really systematic. Oh, you know what? Hang on a sec. We're gonna we just got bar change right now. I don't have any targets here to get out of any of these shorts, and I did get it here, but this one was kind of early to both the short and the other short and the long right here as well. Let's take a peek here at the AI driven strategies. These are all standard algo strategies that I developed to run specifically on the NQ. These are AI driven strategies here that have a different engine to them that are a lot more sensitive to just a whole bunch of other things. So short, and still short here. Let's see what happened in the overnight. The overnight caught the short signal right there. And so far, this strategy has been dead on today, guys, from the overnight, even though it didn't capture the exit signal right here. And I was not up at 3 in the morning trading this. I programmed this since last night. I optimized it to run. And when I opened up my trade this morning and I saw this, I'm like, yeehaw, yeah, this bad boy, right? I had several signals for this that are right here as well. This caught the downside 2 bars early. This caught it maybe 4 or 5 bars early. This caught it 3 bars early. This was also a little bit early to the trade. And of course, you had this one right here that caught it a few bars early as well. So that's where I'm at right now on this. I have no signals to get out. I'm experimenting with this as well right here. These are just experimental overnight strategies that I've been just kind of tinkering around with, just to kind of sense overall directional bias for the day. So this is something I'm going to keep an eye on for the next week or two, and see how it all shakes out, to see if there's any robustness in in the application of what I'm doing here. So I'll be referencing these more often. Then we got something for the ES that I'm still trying to tweak to try to get it to. I'm trying to get this to be more robust than what it is, and so this is completely experimental. That's why it says experiment here at the bottom. So no trades are being taken from that. That's the point. Well, that's great, Andrew. You came to the right place. All screenshots are posted on the Discord group. If you haven't yet subscribed to the Discord group, it's free. Just go ahead and click the link on top of the chat box here. That is important because this will give you time to analyze the robustness of the strategies being presented here, and along with a whole bunch of other stuff that I generally post on the Discord group after the day session is complete. So keep an eye out for that. We are still out of that range. We broke out of the 410 range, and we're still there, guys. This filter caught the downside, I mean, with exact precision. Look at this. Boom, right there. That is absolutely the end of it. And this one caught it even earlier because it's designed to capture the early movements in the Nasdaq 100. Soon as it crossed the zero line, which was right here, that was the end of it. And the next day you had a rally that kind of fizzled out, and the candle ended off at the low of the day right there. The very next day, the strategy that had been open since late December caught the end of that trade with precision as well. And this, has been going up ever since right now. So it's 1:04 in the afternoon right now. I'm going to leave it here so you guys can see this play out. And every 15 minutes, we look at bar change to see if there are any changes in the signals being provided by the algorithm. I mean, the reason I have these for here, guys, is because these are all designed and tuned differently to detect different variations in the market with different amplitudes. So there might be traders who are more short-term oriented than others. This has been very robust this morning as well. Just this strategy alone right now, since this morning, it's been 100% dead on with every single trade right there. So that's really nice to know. But I'll just blow this up and leave this here till we get closer to bar change. I think we're going to see the same thing we saw yesterday afternoon, where we go sideways for goodness gracious, yesterday afternoon was nuts, right? Yeah, we were in consolidation yesterday for a while, and then finally it just rolled over and came down.
here quickly. So guys, I'm going through the strategies here again. Okay. So guys, let's see what is shaking. Let's start with this.
I think this is going to be down for the rest of the afternoon, guys. I really don't think there's any huff and puff left to the Nasdaq going up today. So I'll be very happy if it goes as low as it possibly can, all the way down to here, to the 729 level. That would be fantastic. Now, of course, that's my wish, right? We'll see how far it goes right now with the signal we have active right now.
So here we are, SPY. We are waiting for the signal for the longs. We don't have yet. Here on the GS for the long, we have two strategies, this and this one. Both are for the long side. And here we have the Q.
All right, guys, I'm going to add another contract to this right now. Dang it, it didn't fill me.
And here we are on BX.
Trade.
Finally, man. Dang. Okay.
BX long strategy and short strategy. So the short.
All right, so Marcy just finished making her announcements on the trade desk. She runs the options desk. If you guys are interested in trading equity options that are driven by algorithmic strategies to pinpoint the entries and exits based on very well-tuned volatility profiles, you can head over to her desk by clicking the link on the description box on my YouTube channel here, and or on any one of the videos. There's a little description box. It's got her channel there. You can click it, bookmark it. She does an update every 15 minutes. So she's not on like every minute like I am but she's on from 9:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon, but she only comes on every 15 minutes to make the announcements to see whether or not there's been any signals that have fired off or closed any existing positions. So today she took 2 calls. She bought 2 calls on the Qs for the front month, and for Goldman Sachs, for GS as well, for the front month too. Alrighty. So now it's just a waiting game right now. Welcome back to the group, guys. If you're just tuning in, we appreciate you guys tuning into this channel. Don't forget to like the stream and also subscribe. That's the only way you're going to find out when I go live. And by liking the video, you're just showing your support. I currently am short 3 contracts on this bad boy right now, waiting to see this thing go down. And we are in consolidation mode right now, but we're just about to get out of that zone right now. So we'll see how this shakes out. Bar change, guys, 115. Let's take a look. Okay. So we got a signal here to get out from the short. Nothing here on this one. This one's going to fire off on the next signal here, and nothing here on this one here. These are your standard algorithms. Hey, you can easily take the signal here and get completely out of that trade and be just fine. This one got you out a little bit early right here on this one. Let me see what else is going on. Still have a short here, and still have a short here that's been short forever. This just fired off a short right there, and no change in direction on these or this right here. So I'm taking my signal today off of this. So wherever it gives me the signal to exit the trade, that's where I'm going to exit the trade. So generally what I'll do is I'll pick a strategy that I just want to follow and just trade that strategy for the day. And that's it. It's real simple. This is good here because it's showing you that it's losing its fizzle to the upside right here. keep in mind, guys, that 1 o'clock hour between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. is really, really slow. Slow. And plus the fact that there are a lot of people working from home because there's still a bunch of snow outside. Let's take a look. Here we are, right there. Consolidation. You just need to love that. I'll just leave that screen there until we get out of that zone.
The mark on the GS is still 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's stuck. This is a pattern that we have seen over the last several days. Every time right around the 1 o'clock hour. Well, not several days, several weeks. Market goes into consolidation, starts going sideways, sells off a little bit, and who knows whether there'll be a late afternoon rally the way there was yesterday. Yesterday, that rally that happened in the afternoon, guys, was inspired really by nothing. It may have been exasperated by a little bit of short covering, but there was no underlying news that that moved the market as much as it did in the last half hour of trading. That was yesterday afternoon. So just so you know, Marcy, Google is reporting earnings today after the closing.
Okay. All right.
All right, we got 4 more minutes for bar change on this. Yeah, Bloomberg's reporting that January was the worst monthly outflow for the SPY ETF. All right, 2 more minutes. And we are still in consolidation. We've been here 3, 4, 5, about 6 bars, about a half hour. I remember, I think it was a week ago, we were in consolidation for 2 hours. I think it was last Friday. 2 hours. It was just nothing but a straight line of white. And then it finally came down. All right, I'm going to switch the screen, see if we have any signals to get out of this. So if any of you guys are following any one of these strategies, you'll see if there's a signal, there most likely will be a signal right here. Boom, told you. Right there. No signals here, no signals here as well. I don't think the bottom tuner is okay. It's 26 and 045. 0.045. Had the wrong setting on that. There you go. All right. So what this is showing is that there is still a little bit more left to the downside right now. This yellow trace has to cross the zero line in order for you to be completely done with the short. Anything in the overnight? Nope. You still have a short signal there. And let's see, still have a short signal on this one as well. And over here, you've got a short signal here and a short signal over here on this green bar. Right there. So I'm going to put this back right here. Actually, you know what? Because we're in consolidation, I'll put it back on the consolidation screen. And just in case any of you guys are thinking of taking a trade, you can see this.
Okay, I need to show here quickly something.
All right, guys, I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back, and looks like it's coming down. I know, man, consolidation is one of those areas where it does get very, very, very boring, but it's breaking out to the downside nicely. I'm up on that trade, but I'm going to get out. I'll show you guys right now. Once we'll figure out what happens here. It's almost out of consolidation. Just that one last bar and boom, we'll be out of consolidation right now. Yeah, if you remember, like I think it was last Friday, we were in consolidation for 2 hours. I even took a screenshot of that trading session and posted it on Discord and highlighted the session and highlighted the box, the area that we were in consolidation for 2 hours. That was that day that it just completely wore out on my patience and I got out of the trade. And the very next bar, boom, it comes down. I put that there as a good memory to remind me that even though we're in consolidations, sometimes we need to exercise patience. All right, it's right at the 50% mark in consolidation. Got 2 more minutes on this 5-minute bar, and we'll see if it remains flat or what's going to happen. Yeah, look at this pattern, guys. Boy, we've been going sideways for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 40 minutes. 40 minutes of sideways action. Wow, this was very interesting too. Came down, smacked the line right there, and just retraced. Right back to the point of control. Very, very interesting to see. All right, we just got a new bar on the 5-minute. We have 5 more minutes for a bar change on the 15-minute. And right now we're at the 50% level on the consolidation chart right above me. So it's not doing anything. It's just going to do its little bouncy ride right here, like this, chop chop, and that's it. You can kind of follow what it's doing with this blue trace right here. But it is definitely going sideways. I think a lot of traders sometimes they start looking at too many things and they get tripped up. They take trades right here. They think it's going down and then boom, right there. They lose everything with this bar. That happens a lot. I see that happen a lot. They'll see this going down. They'll put their stop like right here. And then this thing comes right back up and boom, stops them out. Got 2 more minutes for bar change on the 15-minute. Got some breaking news on Bloomberg. Ford plans reorganization to speed shift to electric vehicles. Well, that doesn't surprise me with gas prices being so high, and the chairman and CEO of Chevron coming out a couple of days ago saying that he foresees gas prices to hit $100 a barrel in the coming months. So it does not surprise me that Ford is making that move towards electric vehicles. Yeah, this filter here tells you that the oscillation is to the upside. Right here. Look. And it's going up. Smacked the upside this morning perfectly. Look at that. Pow. Right there. Okay. Enough with that. All right. 1 more minute. Let me flip this screen because I am interested to see if we get any change here and on the other 2 AI algos that I've got on the other workspace. Boom, right there. Caught the the thing right there, and this is just as flat as can be. There is no exit here. Very, very impressive to see.
Right, I needed to. Yeah.
Okay. And this looks like it lost its fizzle to the upside right here. Hi guys, Marcy was making her announcements on the options desk, so I had to turn down the volume on my side so you guys wouldn't get her talking on my platform here on this side. So, wow, look at this. Went up and uh-huh. So although these strategies did provide complete exits from all these signals, I'm not taking any of these because I'm not trading any of these specific strategies today, even though you could, and you would have done very good for yourself already. I've got two AI signals open on these right here, and I've got one open here. So wherever I get the signal, on these, then that's where I'll go ahead and take my exit signal, especially on this one in particular, and then this one second. So these two are carbon copies of the same strategy. And the only difference is the session time. That's the only difference between these two. So we are still in consolidation. That's why this chart is going to remain up until we are completely clear and out of that zone. And we are at the 50% mark right now. So it's flat. It's just as flat as you can possibly imagine right now. And if you guys can tell, we've been just moving sideways this whole entire time. So if you just count the bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we've been going sideways already for 55 minutes.
And I'll be right back. Gonna go grab some coffee, and I'll be right back.
All right, guys, we're still like 8 minutes away from bar change. And if you just tuned in, you are looking at this screen specifically because we are in a consolidation channel right now. So we have been in this channel for about almost an hour. The next bar will be an hour that we've just been drifting sideways in the Nasdaq 100. You know, it's really interesting. I've had a few private emails with people after the trading session over the last couple of weeks, telling me that they, almost blew up their account because they were on some forum and some guy said take a short or take a long, and they took the signal. And by the time they reach out to me, they've lost so much money on the position already. It's unreal. I mean, I really can't, provide financial advice. I'd love to, but I can't. But it's amazing that there are people who would actually take signals off of something randomly just posted on some forum or Twitter or something like that without actually doing due diligence or actually, looking into the logic as to why the trade was taken. It's just more of impulse. It's more of an impulsive decision more than anything else. And I really feel for those guys because I know that people work hard to save their money, and to come and to go into a forum and see someone post something, so irresponsibly like that and cause someone a loss is completely irresponsible. I think stuff like that should be regulated, but that's a topic for another day. But it never ceases to amaze me, what people do. All right, it's below the 50% mark right now. Yeah, 4 more minutes for bar change, guys. Wow, yeah. This is shaping out to be a good downside trade after about an hour of being in consolidation, right? It's almost out of consolidation. Almost. Let's take a look at AI strategy number 3. Wouldn't it be fabulous if this came all the way down to like 809? Right? All right, let's take a look at these two over here. Oh yeah, these are showing that you still have way more downside left on this trade. So still more meat on the bone, and let's go back and see where we're at here. Yeah, it is going downtrend. Just make sure you're out of this consolidation zone before you take any trades, because look what happened on this bar right here. It touched, it slinkied back, went sideways. Now it touched, it slinkied back. So it looks like it's almost out of consolidation zone. We'll see it with this next bar. All right, guys, last minute, I am going to go ahead and switch screens, but I will tell you if it comes out of consolidation, because I've got another screen right above me where I can actually see this in a little bit more detail. So let me just go back. Where am I at? Right here. We're not going to get any signals here, and we're not going to get any here either. So I'm waiting to see if we get a signal here. Nope. No signal here at all. So there we go. And yes, we are still in consolidation. But this might be a good place to, if you're contemplating a trade, this may be a good place to do it right now because we are very close to getting out of this zone. So if I were looking to take risk, I'd be buying more contracts right now. But that's just me. All right. All right, guys, watch the oscillation here on the 1 minute, okay? Look at that. Don't get tripped up on this either. This is only a 1 minute chart. But it does show you the granularity of the oscillation happening right here inside of this bar. So if you're curious to know what's going on in this bar, you come right here to the 1 minute and you look at it. You just had a crossing to the upside. And so yeah, this is obviously going to do its thing, whatever it does, to the upside before it actually turns around and comes down.
So let's see here.
Okay, guys, we're taking a peek at this minute chart because we still are in consolidation zone. We are definitely in consolidation right now. And this just kind of, shows you more granularity as far as, the price movement inside the 5-minute bar. See right here. Consolidation. We're at the 50% mark, in case you're wondering, at consolidation right now. At the 50% mark. Wow. Okay. Been in consolidation for an hour and 5 minutes. Boom. There you go. That's where we're at right there, guys. Look. Straight up consolidation. Sideways trading. Hour and a half worth. Me take a peek here real quick. And here's where we are at. Actually, I wanted to look at something here. It's gonna be a choppy day, man. Chop, chop, chop. Just like yesterday. Nothing there. and nothing there. It's like watching paint dry. It's nothing but a lot of noise in the market right now. We are near flat with the Nasdaq only up 10-12 points. Got a little bit of movement, but see what happens with this. Two more minutes, we get bar change. Almost out of consolidation. Almost. It's right at the line. All right, guys, we got 30 seconds. I'm going to switch it back to the strategies right here because I am looking for signals. And any one of the three, in particular this one, you're not going to get signals here. You're not going to get signals here until the yellow line crosses the white line plus 1 bar. That's just the way this is programmed to work. Wow, okay. No signal here. None. Zero. No signal there. Obviously none there. That was a bad trade right there. Nothing in this overnight and nothing here. Nothing here. So it is short. And we are still in consolidation. You guys must be tired of hearing me say that. But we are in this zone. right there. Welcome back. I am still short the 3 contracts. I'm up like $250. Actually 500 now.
It's about that time again.
I've had 3 opportunities to make over $1,000. Every time it's hit right here. Boom. 1, 2, 3. And it's gone back to like 0. And here we go. That might be another opportunity.
There we go. Let's see. AMD is still open there. We have a BX.
All right, for you guys who want to see
going.
P&L, here's
This is
P&L
closed.
right now. I'll just get rid of that right now in a moment. Just about to break out of consolidation. Bar went sideways on that. But it's going to start turning red right now. There you go, guys. Right there. Barely came out of consolidation right now. This very, very, very moment. And my short is up about 2,600 so far. Not bad on that short. Excuse me. Just trying to have a snack and talk. Doesn't work. I'll come back to that. That's what I really want to see. Yeehaw! May actually hit 809, right? Look at that. I know, finally, I know. It's been forever, more than an hour watching this thing go sideways. All right. Patience, guys. Sometimes, you know, when you have patience, it pays off. Let me just check and see how much fuel this has to the downside. Oh, yeah. Yeehaw. Okay. I'm gonna fix this tonight. Wow. Not bad. And I'm doing all right right there, and I'm doing okay right there. All right. There we are. Any of you guys catch that downside move this morning right here? Huge downside at the open. And then a rally back up. We're completely out of consolidation. Completely out. I see a lot of selling pressure coming in right now. So it's going to be interesting to see how far down this bad boy goes, right? I'm still short the 3 contracts I had. I'll show P&L in just a moment. If you guys are just tuning in, we just had a breakdown from the area of consolidation. I'm losing my voice a little bit, so I'm gonna have to just be gentle in how I speak. So yeah, it's rolling down a little bit. P&L for the day is, well, not for the day, for the trade, rather. 3 contracts, about $2,000 on this right now. But I have been in this trade, guys, for more than an hour. Way more than an hour. I got in before I came on live, so I've been short for a, for a while. You can see the price, 873 right there. It's the average price because I bought 3 contracts at different intervals, so that represents the average price. All right, let's get back to where we're at. I'm interested in looking at this, not my P&L. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I encourage you to do so if you want to get notified of when I come live, which is daily, Monday through Friday, from 12:30 Eastern time to 3:30 in the afternoon. And if you don't mind hitting the like button, that would show your appreciation and support of the channel, and it helps the YouTube algorithm share it with other like-minded traders as well. So here we are on this trade right now, and we're just waiting for an exit signal to get out of this short trade that we have been in. Well, I have been in myself for way more than an hour. Just sitting here watching it go, sideways, and then finally, you know, coming down. All right, we got 2 minutes to bar change.
AMD is still there.
I got 30 seconds.
SPY didn't give a signal yet to the long. You're looking.
I'm going to switch it back here. And I don't think we're going to get any signal. No signal here.
No signal here, but we got a signal.
No signal here either.
To the long here this morning. The Qs, we got a signal here this morning.
No signal here either. Nothing there just yet. Got a signal right here.
BX is still long here, and the short closed. We are looking for this one.
Nothing with this one. Nothing with this one either.
GX long is still going.
I think the signal was probably premature.
I'm sorry, this one is the GS
All right, guys. I'm still in this trade here, right there. There is still meat in the bone on this trade. So from $2,000, I'm like right back at like $500. This thing just moves up and down so crazy when you have 3 contracts, you know. So I'll come back to this because I need space to see this. All right, so this will cross right here and then plus 1 more bar, and that'll be the end for this trade right here. Same thing with this one here, and I'm just letting this one ride today. The signal on the 5-minute just poked its head into the consolidation zone again, right there. Quick little peek. Boom, right there. Yep, back in consolidation again. Wow. The shakeout. I hope you guys are enjoying this afternoon session, trading the Nasdaq 100 Futures Live. And I hope you guys are equally as profitable as well. So it's always my desire for you guys to actually be doing well. All right, in case you're wondering why we're looking at this, we are in consolidation again. And we are looking for an exit signal right here. Here or here. This has been short all morning long. Since 7:15 in the morning. Caught the short bias in the market. And this one right here did too. So these are experimental. I'm still working on them. But when I fine tune them, they are going to be exceptionally good for predicting directional bias way early in the morning before the market even opens. Yeah. Still have a few weeks of work on these, but right now I'm just live testing them. Okay. Yeah, just imagine if you would have taken this trade. I'm not going to get up that early to trade. At 9:27, that's the entry right there, 9:27. So 9:27 to 8 something right there. It's almost about 100 points. It's all right. I'm working on them. Still in these, still in this short right here. That's what the P&L looks like right there. Well, we'll come back to it. We will get the signal here and then exit the trade. We are still in consolidation zone right now. Just, if you guys want to look at that right there. All right, guys, we've got 4 minutes for bar change on the 15-minute candle. And we're stuck in consolidation. This right now has an upward bias to it. Let's look at the 1 minute. So you can see the oscillation right there. All right, we'll just come back here to the 5. And let me take a quick peek at the range bars here. Look at that. Smack sideways. It's just bouncing around right there. Okay, 2 more minutes. And I'll switch it over in a minute to the other chart. All right, guys, let me switch it over here. Yeah, PM now has dwindled down a little bit, but I need some real estate here just to see where this is going. It's the cross plus 1 bar, so don't expect a signal here. I'm actually waiting to see if I get a signal of some type right here on this to close out my position. Well, what do you know it? No signal yet. Right here. All right. Next bar, in the next 15 minutes, you will get a signal right here on this. But it does look like the trade is kind of fizzling out a little bit right there. We are still in our lovely consolidation zone here with a very nice upward move there. Look at that. Caught that upside right there. Perfect. So again, I'm just testing these out, guys, right now. That's why I'm not taking any signals off of them. But it is interesting to see the signal smack right there. Nothing here, nothing here. And we are back here.
So let's see if we got anything so far.
All right, guys, we are in consolidation still. And let me just put that back here in the consolidation window until we get closer to bar change so you guys can see where we're at in the trade cycle. Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
All right. It's about this market. It's about time this market actually makes a big move and to the downside. Been in this pattern of consolidation like way too long. Just count all the white bars on the screen right there. That gives you a very, very, very good indication. You've got these, false pullbacks and then, bounces up again to the point of control. Yeah, there it goes again. Hey, that's great. I hope it goes to zero with those comments. I hope this thing just comes all the way down. Poof, right there. Right? Just being in consolidation is just like watching paint dry. Ugh. Yeah, I've got Bloomberg in the background with this guy named Tengoki from Broadridge talking about democratizing of investing. It's like, all right, dude, whatever you think is right. Democratizing of investing. That's literally the title on Bloomberg right now. That's crazy. All right. It's Bloomberg TV. Now, a Bloomberg terminal would be way, way too expensive. I called them a long time ago to try to get a Bloomberg terminal, and it was just way too expensive. you know, even for large companies like Morgan Stanley, having Bloomberg terminals is even way more expensive for them. I remember when I was at Morgan, they only had 2 Bloomberg terminals. One was in a common area where people could just go in there and do what they had to do on the terminal and then, you know, move on. And one was with the head trader of the firm. That was it. There were no other Bloomberg terminals at all in the entire trade floor where we were at. That's just how expensive those things are for companies, even companies like Morgan Stanley. All right, 5 more minutes, guys, for bar change on this. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I think the Fed's going to raise rates, no doubt, in March. They have to. That's the only way they can control inflation. All right, there it comes. All right, we're still in consolidation. I'll let you guys know if it comes out of consolidation zone. This one here is most likely going to give me an exit signal. And so is the one right behind it. I don't think the one behind me gave me a signal. No, not yet. Wow, that's going. That's going still. It's got more meat in the bone right there. All right. All right, here we go, guys. One more minute, and this is just in chop zone doing nothing here.
All right, no
Going
signal
sideways.
We did no signal there yet on AMD. Still open.
All right, that's my buy signal. I got to get out of this trade, guys. Hasta la vista for what it's whatever it's worth right now. Come on.
SPY, we're still waiting for the signal to go long.
Trade.
Done. I'm out. I made what I made, and that's it. Hasta la vista with that, guys. And that's the end of it right there.
GS
Boom.
is still open there.
Boom. Nothing here.
The Qs is
Nothing
still
here.
open.
But I will take a counter trade on that in accordance with this.
BX is
So I
still
will take a
open.
long, and it's going to be a 2 contract long.
Trade.
All right, so I'm going in long again to the upside. I think this is going to be a repeat of what we saw yesterday afternoon, where the market just went sideways, did nothing, and then it just maybe rallies towards the end of the day. We have directional change here, here,
GS
here as
Closed.
well. This is a tester, remember, right there. Got support here for the upside as well. Very nice. Look at that.
Qs closed.
Stop loss.
SPY is still
Got you in right there.
open to the downside.
Bad trade
We're waiting for
right
the
there.
closing here.
So that's where we're at right there, guys. And I'm long. I'm long 2 contracts.
And
I didn't
nothing
make a
else.
lot on that last trade. It was only a couple $100. You guys saw. But I followed my process, got out where the signal told me to get out, and that was the end of it right there. And I'm okay. That gives me some comfort to know that I'm following my process exactly how I designed it. So I just took a trade. It's a long on this candle right here. And I'm already up just a couple $100 on that too. There you go if you want to see it. There we go. Nice, right? So if I didn't make it on the downside, I'll make it on the upside. This one right here. Hit the stop. Wow. Okay. Very nice. Nice trade. Very nice reversal trade. I'm already up like $1,300, $1,400 on that. So not bad. And I'll just let that ride right now on this candle. All right. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. All right. Very good, guys. Sometimes you don't make all that you're hoping on a trade, but I do not set expectations with regards to profit. I just don't set expectations with a lot of things in life, especially people. If you've ever set expectations about anything, you invariably always get disappointed. So I learned never to set expectations for profit. I just focus on the process, not the outcomes. And that's my mindset in this. So yeah, you know, there's people that say, oh yeah, dude, you could have got out right there, man, made $2 grand. Hindsight's always 20/20, right? It's all right. Make some here, you know. I already took huge profits right here in the morning on these trades. So anything else right here on these two is gravy. It's icing on the cake. So there we are. Long 2 contracts right now on the Nasdaq 100. I'll just slap that P&L here so you guys can see it. And we'll just watch this, guys. It's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, whatever. We will see what happens with that. This fired off a bad signal. This is probably a bad signal here too. A couple bad signals here. This got you in on the correct signal right there. And this signal does not look correct, which is why I have this indicator right here. Boom. Just to confirm the directional signal of the strategy right there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So there we go, guys. I'll just leave this up for you guys to watch. And we're completely out of consolidation. Completely out. In fact, let me take a peek at that 5-minute. Yeah, look at that. Koof. So very nice trade to the upside. Just going to keep this here for your viewing pleasure and mine. Anyone else jump in on the long side on this trade? Just curious to know. And guys, if you don't mind taking a quick second and just hitting the like button, that really shows your support for the channel, and it also helps the YouTube algorithm share it with other like-minded traders as well.
So here on my side, I'm waiting for the SPY to give me the signal to go. I hope it's giving me the signal to go long today. But I see.
Oh, awesome. Awesome, Shield Security. Cool, man. Good luck to both of us, right? On this. Oh, boy. Wow, nice little push to the upside on this. And so awesome. Congrats as well. Good luck to all of us on this trade. I got in on an average price of 14,888 on this right here. Wow, look at that bar. Just take a look here. Holy moly, wow, that's a huge bar. Wow. Super interesting. VIX is down to 22 again. Whenever the VIX is below 25, the market enters a cycle mode. And whenever the market is above 25, you have the market that's normally in trend mode. So you get these really long swings in the Nasdaq whenever you see the VIX above 25. And whenever it's below, you get all these cycles like this. All this cycle type of trading right here. Which this overnight that I'm testing right now actually caught perfectly right there. Look at that. Boom. I mean, nailed it. Just amazing. Wow. Yeah. So I'm going to be looking at this for the next couple of weeks and seeing whether it gets fully integrated with what we're doing here. These strategies will get consolidated. I'm not going to have all these up forever. Eventually, one or two will go, and then I will have just the two cores and the two AI strategies. So it'll be either this one or this one, but it'll certainly be this one right here. Then I'm experimenting with these as well. These still have some work, but I am looking into them, and I'm working on something for the ES as well. But that's only going to be for observation and research purposes only. I'm not going to trade the ES, and that's over here, overnight number 3. That's still, it's an experiment that I'm doing. No, I don't trade using any type of price levels, just simply because, there's a lot of thought that, oh yeah, well, it hits this level and then it's going to reverse, and well, what if it doesn't? What if it just keeps going, right? So I prefer trading off the signals I have, because I know exactly what it's looking for in terms of anomalies in the market, under the hood per se, to get me out of a trade. Price levels are just too arbitrary, to predict that it's going to hit a certain price and it's going to go up to the next price level. It's way too arbitrary, and that's more geared for discretionary traders, who use price levels, Fibonacci's, and other tools out there in the market that predict those type of levels. Now, there's a lot of people that use them and use them successfully. I just don't. I have these levels here only as a reference point, where I know what's underneath the hood on this study, and I can tell where there's demand zones and supply and demand imbalances in the market, I use it as a point of reference. That's really it. For example, this morning when we saw price just completely with this monster sell-off right here that we had in the morning, this huge bar, and you got an open signal, right, and to go short, which happened a few bars before. Now, if it drops into this level and I get a buy signal, that's as good of a buy signal as you can ever get. Right there. Right there. In demand zone. I mean, you're in demand zone, you get a buy signal, that's as clear as day. I mean, you cannot go wrong on a trade like that to the upside. Boom. Right? Same thing if you got a sell signal up here where you got a lot of supply. If you see that red bar right there, that's another very good signal to the downside. And so I'll use those as confirmation of the directional movement of the trade as a visual aid. But I'm not going to trade, let's say, how some traders will say, all right, as soon as it hits 809, I'm out of the trade. No, I won't do that. But I will use them as visual aids right here. Okay? That's how I'll use the price levels. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're just, in other words, another way of describing support and resistance levels. And it's interesting. You talk to any two traders, and they all have different support and resistance levels depending on what tools they're using on their screen and who's providing those tools, right? Who developed them, and they're all going to be different, all of them. You're not going to get two guys that are the same. Yeah.
Okay, guys, just quickly, AMD is still open.
Doesn't this feel like yesterday afternoon, like a complete repeat? It's just like, it's amazing. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this was yesterday's PM session right here, right around I think 1:45. You know, market's already going out, up, 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 up. In fact, I was in on one of these trades. I got out, and then the market started going up, 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 and then right around 1500. I mean, you had this huge pullback right here. Look at this. It was just to make you want to puke right here. And then right back up and into the close. Okay. Now, what I want you to notice is that the algo fired the long at 12:30 in the afternoon, and despite this pullback, it kept you in the trade. Because it knew that all this was nothing but noise. Caught the noise right there. Instead of taking you out of the trade right here with the loser, kept you in the trade all the way to the close. So that was real nice. And I'm not sure if you guys actually noticed that, but I just wanted to highlight it in case you didn't, so you can observe the robustness of the strategy. Wow, this trade is working out pretty good so far. Nice little pop to the upside right there. And let's keep going, bad boy. Up, up, up. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay.
Yeah, that GS, the mark is 6 now.
6.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Wow. Wow. What's your Q at?
Let me see. My Qs are 660.
Your Qs are 660?
Yeah.
And you bought them for how much?
650.
Oh, okay.
It's going in the right direction.
I thought you had bought them for 450. Okay.
No.
I was like,
450
dang.
is what I'm waiting. I was expecting.
I was like, wow, that's
GS.
okay. I got too excited too quick on that.
But I am waiting for the SPY to go long.
Yeah, the SPY looks like it's lining up really good
It's
for a nice
aligning.
bounce.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the signal.
Yeah, some guy on Bloomberg came out with a headline saying that the SPY has been down the most since like the last recession on the ETF, like a lot.
Ooh.
So they're waiting for a big pullback on the SPY. A nice little bounce. I hope you get that signal soon.
To the down?
Up.
Up, yeah, okay.
All right, yeehaw, guys. This is working out nice. Very nice. So didn't make as much on the downside, but hey, you know, you make it up on the upside, right? And my voice is thinning out too. All right, we got 5 more minutes for a bar change on this. Wow. See how much more puff it's got. It's got fuel to go to the upside right there. Very, 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 very nice move to the upside right there. Tempting, huh? You see those profits on your screen? It's tempting to just hit the sell button and get out. It's even more tempting for me because it's almost 3:30, and 3:30 is like when I end the live stream. And yeah, very tempting for me to just take profits right now because I do not like trading after 3:30 Eastern time. I'll let this one run though. I will let this one run just a little bit more. Wow. Wow, look at that go. Well, we hit the 951 right there. Yeah, we were talking about price levels just a little while ago. And there's one right there. It's at 951. There's a price level right there. You could see that, and it's 3:30 in the afternoon almost. Yeah, very tempting to take profits. 30 seconds. Dude, I'm up like 2,300 bucks on this trade. Wow, not bad. I want to see if this gives me an exit signal here. Holy smoke, nothing. Wow. Yee. Wow. Okay. Very nice. It's in that zone right there. In that zone right there. You know what? 3:30 in the afternoon, guys. I'm feeling pretty damn good with my P&L. And I don't want to see this thing roll back from the level it's at right now. So hasta la vista. I'm going to take those profits. Those are really good profits right now. And I'm gone.
Trade.
Done. Over with. It's just 3:30 in the afternoon. I don't like trading after 3:30. But that's it, guys. I took my profits. I'm out of that long position. My time to finish has come, and that's just the way I trade. You know, you guys can continue letting it ride. That's on your discretion. And you know what? I will leave this up. Okay, I'm gonna mute the mic because I'm super hungry. Honestly, I haven't had lunch. You know, my head's all cloudy now, and I'm gonna go eat right now. Stop for the day. I've already had a fantastic day for the app. You know, both the morning PM sessions have been excellent today. But I'm gonna leave this up for you guys to see. All right. So I'm just gonna mute the mic though. There won't be any sound, and whenever it gives you the signal, I will end the live stream. All right. So I wish you guys a lot of success on this trade right here. I'll leave this up. And happy trading. And thanks again for being part of the group. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, I'll talk.
All right, guys, I'm back. I had to get a quick lunch because I was famished. And so now that I'm back here at the trade desk to close and end the day, wow, this has just been an amazing run. If you guys are still in this trade, hey, I give you guys 2 thumbs up because this has been a fantastic trade for you guys who actually stood there. I hopped out. I wanted to go eat lunch, and I typically don't trade after 3:30 anyway, but here you go, guys, right there. I left the signal so you can see exactly where this is going to exit, and in 5 minutes, you're going to get an exit signal on this with the new bar. This would actually be a great time to close the trade. Instead of waiting for the new bar, you can just close it now, but you can wait for the new bar. It's gonna happen in 5 minutes. Yeah, you can take profits now, and you would be perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine taking profits now. But yeah, this is going to be done in 5 minutes. You'll get the signal. Wow, very nice, Ensol. Congratulations. That was a very nice trade. Very nice trade, over 100 points. Excellent. Glad you made money. We all made money this afternoon. It was good. It was a good afternoon. And I applaud all you guys for doing fantastic on this trade. Excellent. Yeah, that was actually a good trade, a very, very, very good trade. Like I said, we didn't make very much on the downside, but on the upside, we made it all back and some. So it was a good trade altogether. So here we go. You got 3 more minutes. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's trading session. And tomorrow, we'll be back again at 12:30 Eastern Time for another round of trading the Nasdaq 100 Futures live. Let's just see what happened here on this 5-minute for kicks and grins. Wow, this thing just went right up. Look at that. It's fantastic. Wow, look at this. Terrific. This nailed it right here as far as the entry signal goes. This gave you a better entry signal today than this one right here. Hold on, let me see where that bar is. Yeah, that's at the green candle right there, and this one's at the other candle right there. So yeah, this was really, really super nice right here. And I'll just leave this here so you can see the exit signal in just about 1 minute time. I'll be posting the screenshots on the Discord group later this afternoon for you guys to review the charts and understand how the strategy worked throughout the day. I'll post the P&L for what the strategy itself generated throughout the day, so you can see that as well. And I'll post a few other charts here that are relevant to our trading process, so you guys could actually see those as well. That's it, guys. You got the signal right there. Day's over. Hope you guys had a fabulous trading afternoon with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.